gets the blood boiling. Why like a rivalry game? Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Nevada Wolfpack and the Sacramento State Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Catching up with the Sacramento State head coach before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. And he's gotten himself right in the middle of the early Heisman race with his performance. Running inside, it's Curtis. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Gonna run it. It's Curtis. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab over the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. New set of downs after the completion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on 2nd down? Run in the red zone. It's raining. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's 1st down from the 11. Might as well give it to him again. Maybe some room here. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive, cap it off with a touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a peek at them for the first time in this one. And this is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, it's been a lot of fun to see this running back put up video game-type numbers early this year, but guys, he has not played a run defense like this yet. This is his first real test of the season. He's going to have to be tough. He's going to have to break tackles, have great contact balance, and you gotta hold on to the ball. We know this defense prides itself on creating fumbles and causing havoc, so we'll find out just how good this guy really is after this game.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get it through the air. The throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with a 15-yard pickup. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Wants to throw it again. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what have you done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you call it. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets it out quickly. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
The run run inside. It's Curtis. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Dances away. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick down here on the goal-to-go situation. They break on the football, and they...
Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Sacramento State!
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting the scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on the score in this next possession.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Nevada just had that big play through the air. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside, it's Brown.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them back. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Stepping to the right.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Going to try to get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Makes the catch. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they found something with him catching the football in the backfield, and they just keep going back to it.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. First quarter in the books. Let's see what kind of numbers these 2 wide receivers are putting up. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Curtis. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And that last completion left him short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Moses. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Snagged out of the air. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. It's in, complete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The run inside, it's Curtis. There's some room. Made the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Moses. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one.
Has it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. The quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they take it in for 6 more. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Morgan. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Nevada will be forced to punt. On his way back from the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Curtis. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Curtis. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Buried before he could blink.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. No good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. They'll start on the ground with Brown. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's looking downfield to throw. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pulls it on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything's done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
Makes the catch. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. This Nevada offense really has it going. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They'll run the option, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Number 84, set to kick this one away.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Taken in by Smith on the right side. There he goes down the right side. He's at the touchdown, Sacramento State. Once he got some room, it was over.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed behind the line. It's Givens. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. The sure hands, it's Turner. Maybe a pickup of 2, and they'll stop him right there. And that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Keeps it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Over the middle, complete to Coleman. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard.
Makes the grab in their space. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
They've got the screen set up. Finding some room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today, college football, no doubt. Now, listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Working that left side now. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Wants to go right back downfield. Got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The quick out. Could not make his way to the corner. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Jukes his way for more. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Fighting Irish, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the number 1 team in the country. And this coach has got to be happy they get back on track after dropping their last game, and it gets them to 3-1. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Sacramento. Some gaudy numbers for that quarterback through 2 quarters of football. He's already eclipsed 200 yards through the air. Well on his way to one of the best passing days of his career, not to mention another W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total leather and got this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first. For you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires complete. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Quick completion to the right. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
To the air on first down. Skips away from pressure. He'll pull it down. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Ready, go.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Working that wide receiver screen. Touchdown, Wolfpack! A great catch and run for 6. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit.
Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab down the middle. Electrifying play, and man, they set up down at the 32-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Rainey. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
He's got it on the run. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires complete on the crosser. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Here we go. Ready. Wide. 53. Wide. Go.
Run inside. It's Turner. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Go try to get to the marker himself. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the first down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, they're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
Snagged in the middle, it's Turner. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just checkdowns or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical. And he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the second level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in your backfield.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Caught in the backfield. It's Curtis. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll go out of bounds
has been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They don't mind being aggressive from deep in their own end, and it paid off there as they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. On the run, it's Rainey. Might have a chance. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Curtis. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Plucks it out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They're going to run it. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They give it to him again. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw. Let's it fly. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix?
And he's in! Touchdown, Sacramento State!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Here we go, ready.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Go, go.
Can't get him to the ground. Looking for room at the 40. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Let's go.
Nevada just had that big play through the air. Let's see if they throw it again. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. It's Morgan. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
22. Go, go.
Brown running left. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Black 14. Black 14. Ready, go.
Back to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. This Mike backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? He's bringing the pass rush that time.
Nah, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Touchdown, Wolfpack! The running attack gets it done and produces 6. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build.
And no chance at a return here. They'll drive at their own 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Rainey. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Black 18.
Looking for a crease. It's Rainey. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. Got a little grass. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. A hand to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. The run inside. It's Rainey. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The offense set for a first down play.
Red 18. Red 18.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it. It's raining. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Turning it on to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Morgan. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Got it behind the line. It's Givens.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big leads, and you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
A strike downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on 2nd down. They'll give it to Brown. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Brown again. There's a crease, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
And the extra point is good. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the 4th quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside. Something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now, even more down the stretch.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Now facing a 3rd and long. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Palmer, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.